Have you ever heard the term shamanic journey or journey and wondered what is that and what is it and what does it do and how can it help me? Today I want to talk a little bit about that and give you some information about what journey is and how it can work for you. I'm Tracy from Nature's Heart. I'm a registered aromatherapist and earth medicine practitioner, and I help women find their path to healing and personal growth through aromatherapy, earth medicine, and art. So shamanic journey or journey, I prefer to use the term journey. It's an ancient practice and it has been used worldwide by indigenous cultures around the world. I draw from my own culture, which is Celtic. My people go back to the ancient Celts, and their culture was animist. They were animists, which means that they believed that everything around them had spirit, had a soul. The mountains, the rivers, the trees, the stones, the animals, everything in our world had spirit. And they worked with Journey as a tool to help them to connect with the world around them, to connect with spirit, to connect with nature. And it was a very powerful healing and divination tool for them. And it really was foundational to their culture. So in earth medicine practice, we work with Journey a lot, and actually have a funny story about that. When I first began my earth medicine training, I heard this term journey, and frankly, it was terrifying. I thought, what is this? And I was a little bit uncertain about what to expect and what it would do, and is it is it dangerous? And I had all of these weird thoughts running through my mind. So I was quite resistant to trying this practice, and I was very grateful because a sister reached out, an earth medicine sister reached out to me and offered to hold space for me to try Journey. And all it took was one time, and I loved it. I could really feel how helpful and how healing this practice would be for me. So after that first time, of course, I practiced, I learned how to work with this tool, and it has become foundational both to my practice, my professional practice, and most importantly to my personal life. It is key, and it really is foundation to my own spiritual practice. Journey in itself is incredibly relaxing. It feels very much like a guided meditation, and it is really, really healing. It allows us to really connect with our higher self, and it also allows us to connect with spirit. Often in shamanic journey and in our earth medicine practice, the way that we work with Journey is either with a rattle or with a drum, because that beat encourages our brain to move into a more relaxed state, and they're theta waves. So that level of brain activity is very much like deep sleep. And I have heard it referred to that about 20 minutes of Journey is equivalent to several hours of deep sleep. And we know that deep sleep is when we get our rest. It's when our body restores. It's how our body heals. So imagine what a few minutes of Journey practice every day could do for you in terms of rest and relaxation and overall healing. So that's why Journey is such a powerful and really important tool. So as I said, it does feel like meditation. It feels very similar to being led in a guided meditation. We focus on breathing, we focus on awareness, and we really go into ourself. It's not something where somebody is controlling us. It's very much, we are absolutely in control of ourselves. We are in a state of light trance, and it's akin to what Carl Jung referred to as active imagination. So we are able to visualize, we are able to imagine, and we are able to connect with whoever we want to connect with. We don't journey alone. As you know, we're never alone. We are always surrounded by heavenly beings and spirit guides, and they travel with us in Journey. So we are able to connect with those spirits if we choose, and if we ask them. And that's one of the big differences between meditation and Journey. Meditation, we are often in a state where we're wanting to let go and empty our mind. And in Journey, we're actually going in with a specific intention. And we always set our intention before we enter into Journey. And then during the Journey process, we usually receive insight into that question. And it allows us that opportunity to open up to perspectives that we may not be able to realize in our ordinary reality. So if this sounds interesting to you, I have an offering coming up for those of you who are local, March 25th. It's a Monday evening. I'm doing an aromatic journey, and this is combining aromatherapy specifically geared to spring. So we're looking at essential oils and scents that can support us through springtime. And we are doing a journey, and we're going to explore setting an intention for spring, what the season means for us, and how we can connect with that intention and really deeply relax into it and promote healing that will allow us to achieve our intention and our goals for spring. So if that sounds interesting to you, I invite you to connect with me either here through Facebook or online at www.naturesheart.ca. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.